Motive versus intention. Are they the same thing or are they completely different? Hey guys, Ronnie Cruz here with another episode of Dream Builders Club. All right, so today we're going to tackle a topic. Actually, we haven't ever tackled this topic yet here at Dream Builders Club, but it's a question I get a lot, right? And I think it comes from the fact that when we coach people, especially newer people, on how to invite and how to talk to people, we tell them to not make it about them, right? To not make it about, to remove from their mind how much they need to sign up a person to build their business, right? We teach them that to make it about the person and solving, presenting a solution for their needs, presenting a solution to their problem that they might be facing, and don't think about you, right? Don't think about needing to build your business, because that's going to come across when you make the invite, and you're going to come across as needy, and that's going to completely repel the person that you're talking to. And I think that kind of gets muddled up and gets confused as you have to put your needs aside, which is not the case. That's not accurate at all in the coaching. And so I get that question a lot, like how do I rectify, Ronnie, how do I rectify the fact that I need to build my business versus really just being out there to help people? Well, again, I guess to me, it is the difference between your motive and your intention, right? It's the fact that they're two completely separate things, right? You always want to hold on to your motive, and your motive, for instance, for me, the motive was I needed to make money because I was broke, and I wanted to do this for my family's financial stability and future, right? Like, that was important. That was a motive. That was the why. We always talk about the why. The why has to be strong, and that was my why, and I always held on to that. But the intention is different from the why, right? The intention is really just how can I help you, and it's two separate things. Like, it's how can I help this person? How can I, do I have something that could potentially help or be a solution to a problem that they're having? That should always be the intention, because the fact of the matter is, when you talk to a new person, even if they're on your team, like when you're coaching somebody or that's somebody that's already in your business, or if it's a brand new guest at your home to see a presentation for the first time, the intention always has to be on them, and how can you help them, and what's good for them, because again, they are not going to do this business for you, right? They're not going to do it because you need to make money, right? They're not going to do it because you need financial stability for your family. They're going to do it because they have a problem, they have a need that needs to be met, and if you can provide that need in your intention, then it's going to be a home run every time. But if not, if your focus solely is to get them moving so you can drive more volume for your team, or to sign them up, to get more sign-ups for your business, and you can make a commission check, they're not going to do it for you, right? Like, they're not going to do it for your motive. They're going to do it because they need it. And if you can connect with that, if you can present yourself as somebody that's only looking out for their best interest, and that's only there to help them, then that's a home run every time, right? Then the decisions that they make from there is on them. It's not about you. So the way I've kind of illustrated this when I explain this to people is the difference between motive and intention is that your intention is an engine, right? Like, that's the engine that's driving, that's moving your day-to-day action, your day-to-day interaction with people, whether it's with people that are already on your team, or people that you want to bring on your team, or potential new customers for your product or services, right? Like, that's your intention to help them, with whatever they're going through. That's kind of the engine that's moving on a day-to-day. Your motive then, your why, is the fuel that feeds the engine, that keeps that engine going on a day-to-day, right? That keeps that motor running. Because without that fuel, then there's nothing that's driving that engine, right? So that fuel, then, you have to have, it's got to be strong. It's very just as important as the engine. And these two components together, one without the other, it doesn't work, right? It doesn't work. Like, if you have the intention of helping people, but you don't have the fuel, then it's not going to get anywhere. If you have the fuel but no engine, then it's all about you, and you know, again, you're not going to get anywhere because you won't have an engine and people won't respond to you, right? So it's two crucial parts of that work together to drive your business forward, right? Motive, the fuel; intention, the engine. Together drives your business forward. So yeah, hopefully that helps kind of clear things up and you know, illustrate the difference between the two. You always definitely hold on to both, and think of your business in terms of those two things, and I think that'll really help you kind of get some clarity. All right. If you got any questions about that, just reach out, hit me up with a message, and I can explain it more in depth if my illustration didn't make any sense. But hopefully it did, and hopefully you liked it. So if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and pass this on if it provided any value to you. It might provide value to somebody else that you know. And then beyond that, yes, we'll just catch you in the next episode, guys. So until then, everybody take care. Love you. Peace out.